What's up, everybody? It's Firing here, and I'm about to give you another top speed tune. Sorry for the long, like, pause between the last the last tune that I posted and this one. Kind of wanted to take a break off of this. I'm really hoping they give us more cars, and they are. It's just the fact that they give us cars, I tune them and all that stuff, and I don't have enough time with my work schedule to continue to work on the cars all the time. So uh, I've worked on a lot of the cars that they gave us. So I'll have some more content or more tunes to post, but I should hopefully have more by the next time they give us the update, which I think is next week, as I believe it is. I know we got an update coming out in the near future, like the next week or two, I believe it is. That's giving us 3 more cars and most likely more engine swaps. So I'll have more tunes for those. I'm just gonna give you guys what I think you guys might want for tunes wise for the specific engine swaps that we've gotten. Just to let you guys know though, there's gonna be one of the engine swaps that we got. Uh, I'm not gonna do because it's not really my tune. So I got help from uh, at least one person I know of, if not definitely multiple people to get it working. It works good. I'll take it. Better than nothing. But for that car, for the engine swap wise, it's the not this Nismo, but the R35 Nismo with the Chiron swap. I'm not going to be posting that one. The other 3 Chiron swaps that we got out of the 4, I will post because I have worked on them. They're pretty good. I haven't really worked on. Actually, sorry, there's 4. Sorry, I think we have 5 altogether. But the other Chiron engine swaps I will post. I have worked on a couple of them. I've worked on the C6 quite a lot, so I'll post that eventually. But before I continue talking more about that stuff, because I can talk about that later in the video, I'm gonna get straight into the tune for you guys. This is for the Nismo 400R95 with the engine swap with the R35 Nismo engine. Pretty good. It's from what I have from the tune that I have for for the R35 Nismo, it's faster, which I find honestly by no surprise whatsoever because it's not by much. It's a 299 tune. I was just working on it just to make sure there wasn't any updates that kind of nerfed it or whatever. Because I know some updates do mess with the cars a little bit, but not by in like a huge factor. But it's by a little bit. I had it at 300, and now it's 299. I know there's more potential out of this. So if you guys want to mess with this, you guys are 100% able to do that. I'm not gonna tell you guys you have to stick with this and not touch it. That's how it is with all my tunes. These are more in my mind templates for you guys to figure out what more you guys can push out of it. I push out as much as I can out of it, and that's all I can do. I'm not like really good at the tuning on GT7, but I'm pretty decent. I can get within, like, if someone's getting like 301 with this, I'm okay with it. I'm hitting 299. I can stick with them for a decent while. Granted, I might have to draft them just to be able to stay with them, but I know I can keep up with them for a good section of the race. Um, but yeah, going straight into the tune. The transmission is very, very simple. The suspension is more or less a mixture, kind of what the previous from my Nismo, or not my Nismo, my Enzo tune. Because I'm trying stuff out, mixing up suspensions from what I've done previously. The one thing I've been keeping up with is the toe angle because it seems to help out the car in the turn. Straight line, I don't think it really helps it out that much. I may have the toe angles flipped. I'm not really sure. I don't think that really matters a whole lot, but it does seem to help the stability in the turn in my mind. But for the ride height, all the way down, front and rear, like usual though, But the ride height is interesting because it reminds me of the Enzo, so that's why I went with um, the compression and expansion ratios. And for the roll bars, if you guys want to, I have it at 1. I've been trying that out. Seems to not be uh, in my mind, doesn't seem to be as touchy in the turns. Like if you turn enough, it won't like immediately since the roll bars are not stiff, it won't like immediately spin out. It doesn't seem like that, but I could be wrong. The anti roll bars, to my knowledge, have not really been a huge impact in the tunes I've worked on. So, but the compressions and the expansions are the same as the Enzo. So 26 front and rear for the compression and 36 front and rear for the expansion. I did previously had it at 40 for the compression and 30 for the expansion. So if you guys want to stick with this, you guys can. If you guys want to go to the 40 and 30, you can try that out too, or just tweak it how you guys like to see if you can get it to go a little bit faster. As I said before, it was hitting 300. Don't know why it only goes 299 now. It went 300 and then it peaked down to 299 after the tunnel on the backstretch. So I don't know what's going on, but honestly, I'll take it. A 1 mile per hour loss is not going to hurt me whatsoever. If it's a 5 or a 10, then yeah, I'm going to try to rework the tune to make sure it can go that speed. But so far, I don't think any of my tunes have been like what I consider. I wouldn't say even really say heavily nerfed, but I don't think they've been nerfed at all. If they have, if they have been quote unquote nerfed, they probably went down 1 maybe 2 mile per hour. I'm not gonna try to rework the tune because that's just gonna mess the tune up, and it may actually even go slower. The only time I'm ever gonna work on the tunes is if I know that they've gone down to like 5 to 10 mile per hour slower from what I've posted before. Um, Going down to the natural frequency, all the way down, front and rear, like usual for the most part. No camber on this one. It's 4-wheel drive. I don't think really need the camber on this one. And as I said, with the toe angle, I believe this is how I've normally been doing it. I get the two mixed up, honestly. But it's out, I believe. If it's not, as I said before, it's either how it is right here or it's flipped. So if it's flipped, it's just go from out to in for the rear and in to out for the front for the toe. But point 11 seems to be working perfectly fine ever since I've learned the trick. Because I got with the people I race with, they've been generous enough to help me out, and I like it. I really do. Um, the for the so for going down to the differential, probably one of the I know it's not the first one I've done with a differential, but maybe the first. I think this is the first one I've actually messed with the differential to make sure it actually does pretty decent. For the initial torque, acceleration, and the braking sensitivities, I just set them because that's where I generally set them for the most part. I don't go max out on the acceleration. I go about halfway on the torque and braking with Route X racing don't really need braking, but the torque vectoring center differential. The reason why I have that is because I know naturally the car is at like I'm pretty confident the car is either at a 30-70 or a 40-60. And I've noticed from previous cars I've worked on that if you get the center differential to actually mess with the torque distribution, if you put it at 50-50, it'll actually keep the car at a good. I won't say keep the car, but it'll actually give it a little bit more acceleration, but it'll actually give it a little bit more top speed versus having it at the 30-70 or the 40-60 from what I've seen. Unless they've messed with that in the previous updates I haven't noticed. Um, but yeah, going over to the transmission, like I said, this is very, very simple. I just, it's something I've been just doing lately because it's something that's, I won't say quick, but it's something that's easy to do and it's just, it works. I don't really need really mess with the transmission a whole lot afterwards. Even if I do, it's just in the gearing, nothing else. So for the transmission, if you have you get the fully customizable racing transmission, top speed bring up to 470, and once you do that, all you have to do is not touch anything except for the 5th gear. Right now I have it at 0.478. You guys should be matching this. If you aren't, I don't know what's going on with the game. As for a long time ago, when I first started posting these videos, that I would give someone the exact thing that I did, and they would have different matching numbers. So I would just tell you guys, if you can't match the leftmost number, match the rightmost number. That's the best thing I can give to you. But with this one, you guys should be matching the leftmost number, 0.478. If you guys want to, I did have it at 0.480. That's why I had it at previously, but it doesn't seem to do a whole lot by just taking over 2. But that's just how I have it right now, and it seems to be just fine. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna head to the track. Pretty sure you guys have either wrote down, put in your guys' tunes, do whatever you guys do, take a picture. But I'm gonna head to the track to show you guys how it does in the track, and I'll pretty much continue talking about the I guess future tunes I'll be posting. So as of before, from what I remember, there's 5 Chiron tunes that we've had previously. That we got. Because I don't remember posting them at all before the last video, and I'm pretty confident we got them either after I posted the last video or just shortly before. So I hadn't really messed with them a whole lot. But I will be posting 4 out of the 5, as I said earlier. Out of the 4, I'll be posting the Corvette's probably the first one I'll be posting, because just in case if anybody's having any problems with it. I don't know if anybody is. Honestly, I don't think anybody. I mean, with the Corvette, it's kind of just keep the tune type of thing, and just put the engine swap in it, and then you just run that for the most part, and you just gotta work on the suspension, and of course you just gotta adjust your transmissions for all the cars anyway, because all the cars that the Chiron motor can be put into go above 330. 2 of them go well above 330. I've heard that people got like 360 or something like that, or in the like high 350s range on the Corvette, but I haven't seemed to hit that exactly. I'm going to show you guys here real quick that this car can definitely handle the bottom for sure. As a matter of fact, if you guys really want to, especially with the tire compound I have, you can go all the way to the bottom, very the bottom. It doesn't seem to have any problems with the bottom, so if you guys want to run the bottom, you guys can. And as before, the reason why, well, I'm saying the reason why, except before wise, the tire cover I'm unlocking on this one is Sport Soft. I normally go with Comfort Soft, but I decided to go with Sport Soft just to be able to hit the bottom turn a little bit easier, and that way it does. I can try to see if I can get more speed of it. Doesn't seem to affect me a lot. But as I was saying with the Corvette though, the C6, that one I have like around like the high 350s, like 356, 358, something like that. But it's still very, very fast. It doesn't use a whole lot of speed in the turn and all that stuff, so I got a pretty good tune in my mind. The Nismo, I'm not going to be posting. That's the one I'm not going to post, because it's the one in the video. It's not actually my tune. I got help from at least one person. I think it was 2 people that helped me out with it. So I'm happy that I got that. Am I thrilled with it? For some reason, I'm having problems with it. I don't know why. I just have turning problems with it. I don't know. It's whenever I take a good hard turn, it sticks the wheels. The wheels get stuck in the fenders, and you just can't pull out of it. I don't know why. I'll continue working on it, and if I get out of that, then I will work, and then I will post that. But till then, it's just gonna stay how it is, and I won't post it for now. The Huracan is the next fastest one. I believe that one goes like three. I don't remember exactly. I want to say it only goes like 343. I want to say that's how fast I got it to go. I can't remember exactly. I know it's a pretty fast car, but it's not like as fast as the Nismo or the C6. The was it the LFC? I believe is the next one. If it's not it's a tie between the LFC and the new Viper, the Viper 2013. Those two cars go about the same speed. I want to say they're like 337 to 333 range. I can't remember exactly how fast they go. Exactly how once I post the video, you guys will see how fast they go. But they're pretty good. Like the Huracan is a really good car in my mind. Like I I don't know why. I mean, in my mind, well, I won't say I don't know why, but I don't know why it doesn't go any faster in my mind. Like the Huracan in my mind should go as fast as the Nismo at least. Um, and the Nismo goes like in the 350s. I don't think anybody's got anything close to the 360, closer to 360 like this C6 Corvette has. But yeah, or sorry, it's the RCF. It's the car that was right behind me. The RCF is one of the end swap cars. Um, and then the Viper GTS 13 is as see there in seventh place. That one is the other one. And of course, as I said before, the Huracan is the third one in my mind for from fastest to slowest type of thing. Uh, but I will be posting those eventually. I'm probably gonna post a couple, not a whole lot, of the cars um, that we got engine swaps for from the most recent update that we just got. This being one of them, the 400R. So I will be posting probably 2 more videos afterwards after this one. If not, might be 3. I can't remember how many cars I have tuned exactly, but I know I got at least one of them, which is the Jaguar. And I think the other one I might be posting is going to be one of the, if not possibly both, but definitely one of the newer model Supras. The was the Mark 6, I believe it is. The 2019 one, I believe it is that I'm thinking of that got the better engine swap than the 2021. But yeah, guess I'll stop rambling on and close out the video. So if you guys like this, hit the like button. Also, if you guys want to see more videos like this, subscribe. Uh, if you guys want to, I'm not trying to push any of these tunes out to social media wise myself, but if you guys like this and you guys think other people might like this too to help them out with their tunes and stuff like that, post the video, spread it out. I don't know how many people would actually like this, so I don't know. That's why I haven't really been pushing out like the sharing of the social media myself. But if you guys want to, you guys can. Uh, but yeah, with that, I will see you guys in the next video.